Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. So the Sonics win the tip. Now here's Morant. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
3 points.
Caldwell Pope got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Sonics. It's Giannis with the drive. Pass to Shepard. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but G.A. much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle. I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
Here's Dort. Kept alive. Here's Chamberlain. The shot's good.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Antetokounmpo, no good. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Supersonics. It's a three-point game. Caldwell Pope outside. Takes a three. Rebounded by Jackson.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Pass to Shepard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And here's Giannis from outside.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Caldwell Pope's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Sonics. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
I don't know that anyone covers as much ground in 1 or 2 strides as Giannis.
Caldwell Pope outside. No good on the three. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. Black, no good.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
Here's Morant. The layup missed. Seattle trails by 4. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Jacks up a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Giannis has got 9.
And when Giannis is sinking that shot, he is impossible to guard.
Caldwell Pope outside. Shot clock at 6. Seattle needs to get off a shot. Stolen by Jackson. Outside, Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Here's Sarr.
Most of Sarr's best work is done at the rim. Look at him just throwing it down with ease.
Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. We got to talking about what do you do defensively against Ja Morant. And Coach said staying on top of him isn't easy, so our focus is on shutting down the lanes and not giving him the openings to attack. We want to make Morant force the issue. Putting Morant in tight spots is the name of the game here. Back to you, Kevin.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
He is a really good athlete. Give Shepherd a launching pad, and he will not turn it down. And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Seattle.
Unreal.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Pass to Shepherd. Here's Black. Hands it from downtown.
Get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with them. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. .56 seconds left in the first quarter. Morant gaining the floor. Dort. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going in.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You really like the intensity and focus Shepherd brings to both ends of the floor.
Morant with it. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
The defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Morant outside. To the middle. Here's Caldwell Pope. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Caldwell Pope's got 11. And so it's Seattle with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Seattle.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
And then Morant slams it in.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Seattle trails by 6. Tim is one of the most accurate three-point shooters this league has ever seen. Give us your top shooters in the game today.
Yeah, it's funny because you always say, well, obviously Steph, so it's almost like any conversation puts him in a different category. I obviously agree with that. I look at a guy like Damian Lillard with that unlimited range and his ability to pull up from anywhere. Even a guy like Trae Young, I would put into that category because of the range, Kevin. It just extends defenses so far.
What a list. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
On defense, Seattle. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
From deep, Giannis. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
Morant downhill. Chamberlain a screen. For 3, Caldwell Pope. The Sonics again can't hit. Seattle leading by 8. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Kevin, back to you.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. Morant, left side. Here's Chamberlain. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Inside. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Outside, Dort. Shot clock at 5. Here's Chamberlain. He's going to turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Supersonic substitution. Number 18.
Seattle leading by 11. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And the 3 off target. Jumps up. And Morant throws it down.
You love the energy and effort Morant provides, especially when he's on the break.
Uncovered. Chamberlain with the rebound.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Pass to Burks. Up top, Chamberlain. Morant outside. And Burks now atop the key. Shoots over Black. Burks can't get it to go. For the 3. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And anytime Jackson gets near the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
To the inside. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Jaren Jackson.
He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
And with the most recent collective bargaining agreement, Tim, teams have felt the pinch of those new luxury tax and apron penalties.
Yeah, and the goal of those being put in place was to have more top-tier talent equally spread out around the league. And as you've seen, there's been some tough decisions already. Some teams have had to trade away some of their stars just to make the math work.
And sometimes it's hard to make that math work. There's so many moving parts.
And as a result, it's more important to be able to structure out your supporting cast than ever before.
Big group substitution here for Seattle. Seattle leading by 15. Down low. Stolen by Zubac. And here is Ball. Pass to Spencer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And with the height to see over the defense, the eyes to spot the open man, Giannis continues to flourish as a facilitator.
Pass to Spencer. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Jaren Jackson.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Shepard. He's got 8. Poked away. Here's Antetokounmpo. And a wide open look for Shaw. That 3 off the mark. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
He's off on the first.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
To the inside. Here's Song. And a missed layup. Here's Ball. Pass to Spencer. Over Shepard. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Seattle. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. Back right after this. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Seattle leading by 10. To the paint. Here's Song. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. A nice shot by Black.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Seattle trails by 13. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession.
Yeah, mistakes like that have been the story of the game. They lack cohesion offensively.
Morant pulleys his way inside.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Pass to Shepard. A three-pointer off the mark. And here are the Supersonics now.
Oh, man!
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
Yeah, they're going for the throat. Shepard with the ball. Dort covering. Pass to Shepard. Here's Giannis from downtown. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Stolen by Jackson.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
Shepard, that's good.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Morant right side. Caldwell Pope outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Caldwell Pope's got 15 points.
You can't play much better than this. That's 4 straight to start the half.
Shepard, that's good.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Morant outside. They get it back. Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close. I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's foul number 2 for him. Pass to Shepard. Back to Giannis. Inside. Stolen by Dort.
Yeah, another turnover. The guys on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues. And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff. Just no chance there.
Oh, he threw that one down.
My goodness.
Wow.
How about the authority from Moran? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, guys. This season, new broadcasting deals are kicking in for the NBA. Commissioner Silver said we dramatically increased the number of primetime broadcast exposures to a level almost unthinkable from my early days in the league. In fact, the NBA is now set for basically nightly national broadcasts. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for that update.
And, you know, you could see him baiting into that one. He was just waiting on that pass, and as soon as it came out of the post, he was all over it. Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Some changes for Seattle. Seattle trails by 17. And Tim, watching Alex Czar, it's clear he can be a defensive game changer.
Well, his versatility is what jumps out at you, Kevin. Able to guard the three-point line and protect the rim. He's everything you want in a shot blocker. Timing, length, and verticality.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy.
.130 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Spencer. Takes the 3. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Seattle leading by 17. Now Black. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Trains the three-pointer. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Ball surveying the defense. And that time, also a missed shot. And here comes the break. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. No good from outside. Here's Spencer. He has 6. Up top, Zubac. Into the lane. And the dunk by Zubac.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now Ball. Pass to Burks. It's up a 3. He shoots again. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Supersonics will retain possession. Here's Spencer. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Seattle, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter.
48.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that three-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release, because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm.
What a jam! What a jam!
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Antetokounmpo, no good. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Supersonics. It's tipped. In the center of things, Morant.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Morant outside. Caldwell Pope outside. Pocket 6. It's Morant with the try. And finished off by Morant.
And that's the endless energy of Ja Morant. There's no denying that man.
Good on the triple. Giannis has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Seattle.
What a...
Oh, he would not be denied!
What a burst!
No run-of-the-mill stuff there. No. Fellas putting something extra on it.
Ray, can you believe that? My goodness.
Well, that will go in the highlight package for tonight. I'm certain of it.
Here's Morant. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Seattle leading by 19 points. Here's Shepard. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Seattle.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And we should also mention their work on the perimeter. They have found quality looks from deep, and they have knocked them down.
And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his third foul of the game. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Chamberlain with the rebound. Morant right side. And they double up Morant. Chamberlain down low. The first one falls.
Second team foul.
Chamberlain hits them both. Seattle leading by 16. Here's Antetokounmpo. Missed on the three. Morant outside. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Now Antetokounmpo. And he cans it in.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Great rim protection, and it forces him to change his shot.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And stolen by Sarr. And here we go. Fast break. Sarr's got it. Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Morant outside. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Seattle.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis.
Yeah, and watching that last game, you could see the comfort zone he got into, just filling it up from all of the spots he loved.
Buries the long-range jumper. Giannis has got 50 points.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
6 to shoot. Outside, out of the Kumbo. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Now here's Morant. So no problem for Seattle as they get the win, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.